Okay, so this is your weather. It's the 6th of February. We're in a very quiet period. The radar actually doesn't show anything going on for the all the way for the next 60 hours. So we're going to talk about where the cold temperatures are coming to and stuff like that and why. And some things you'll see here you've never seen before. But this technically is what's coming down out of Canada, the cold coming down. And this is your 500 millibar heights. And this is as of next Thursday, the 15th. And you can see it's making its way down. It's pushing this down. But what it's also doing is it's making the jet stream like this. So what that means is, storms will stay to our south. And up here, as you can see, we've got high pressure system. This kind of forms like a block here. Now this is your 500 millibar and anomalies. And as you can see, here's your blocking highs up here. And this is your lower pressures down here. And you can see, you know, things are changing. This was down here. Now this is all gone and it's being replaced. Now we move this out to the 20th of February. This is for the week of the 13th to the 20th. And you can see here's your storm track going just like this. What we kind of always look for is lower pressures out here south of Alaska. And there you go. And then it comes down through California and comes out and exits up here. Um, if you kind of were to draw a straight line across here, I guess I can try to do that, but take it from here to here. That's how she comes in, goes out. So that's a little trick to think about. Okay, so that's where that's at. Now, this is your temperature anomaly. So anything in red or orange here would be higher than normal. So as you can see, Pennsylvania is above normal throughout the whole state, much above normal in Western PA. This is really above normal. But again, if normal's up here at 20, what's above normal? 28, like this. So, I mean, that's how you got to look at this. You can't just say, oh, they're really warm, because you got to know what normal is up there. Now, this is your average temperatures between the 17th of February and the 24th. And as you can see, cold air is coming down, and it's working its way east as we push this forward. You can see it comes east, and then man, you got some definitely below normal temperatures moving in as we get towards the end of the month, and this takes you into March. And relative to normal for that period of time, the first week of March, that's below normal too, and you can see down in Virginia much below normal. And you got to go all the way out to the middle of March before you start to see average to above average come back again. But again, this will probably change. I think we're gonna hang on to the cold temperatures until at least the 15th of March. Now, one thing I wanted to point out, I was saying between the 12th and the 17th, right around Valentine's Day, we would have a snowstorm. Um, as of this morning, it kind of shows a low pressure system out in West Virginia and another one trying to form off the coast of Maryland and Virginia. And I think the computers are not seeing how this phases, and I think the phasing takes off more quicker off the coast, and that's why I think that a storm comes up this way. And I think that there's more snow back in here, or at least in a lot of Pennsylvania. Some models show heavier snow to the south, some show it to the north. It just doesn't have a grip on it yet, so there's really no model to show you except for me telling you what I think is going to happen there. Then there's this little storm with a 989 millibar off the coast around the 21st of February. That kind of pops up, which would be an eastern PA, New Jersey, I-95 snowstorm. So again, long ways off, only giving you ideas of what is possibly going to happen. Don't tell me on or on messengers that, oh my God, you're predicting a snowstorm. How do you know? Yeah, look, I'm just giving you a heads up. Okay, that's all. Now this is the 24th. This one currently doesn't show it coming all the way up, but what I'm trying to show you is that these things are pretty much going to be coming, every 3 days up the coast again. And now this one's around the 28th. Again, this one's pretty deep, but 984 is what it's looking at, and that would be a Pennsylvania snowstorm. Not as much for New Jersey if it falls there, but this is probably the deepest of all the storms that it's showing that are possible. Again, possible. Not saying it's going to happen. Possible. I want to just show you how the temperatures fluctuate. This area here, these greens and yellowish type are warmer temperatures, and as you can see, these are the colder temperatures. It'll fluctuate as I go through this because that's morning to night. This is Friday morning, and you can see it's pretty decent across Pennsylvania. There's a warm up going into Saturday morning, and you can see the temperatures have risen, but then you're going to see this colder air. This is around the 12th, and you can see it will start to drop down, but just in time for Valentine's Day. And then you can see it just if you look close, you can see the numbers here, but I'm not going to zoom it in. But you can see here. Let's see if I can make this happen again. Okay, so this takes you out, and you can see temperatures pretty chilly. Some nighttime temperatures in the lower teens, single digits. And for this is the 21st of February, and you can see it might be when you see some of these temperatures rise again. That's usually daytime temperatures, but you can see that dark purplish color is getting really close to PA, and it doesn't really go away. It wants to keep coming back. There's a drop right there, almost purplish in the northern parts of PA, so it gets pretty chilly. This ain't going nowhere, and this takes you to the beginning of March right there. Now this little map here shows you Saturday afternoon temperatures across the state, upper 40s to the north. I wouldn't doubt if you might even see an upper 50 near 60 into the south, but you're going to see the cold front. There it is right there. This is around 10 o'clock Saturday night, and it's entering PA in the northwest, and it will go across the state. And Sunday afternoon, if you're watching the Super Bowl, okay, this is the timing of the Super Bowl right around here. If you're watching it, temperatures to the north 30s and to the south 40s, and then overnight into Monday morning, you can see temperatures drop below freezing in a lot of areas. Southeast corner just hangs on to the 30s, and then as we get during the day on Monday, temperatures again across the state 40s, but then the cold air really starts to pull in here as we get to the middle of the week, and it all depends on the storm. If the storm is where I think it'll be, these temperatures are pretty close. And again, these are temperatures in the 20s during the day and low 30s here. And I think these are colder if the storm is where I think it'll be. It'll pull cold air further down into here. Okay, so that's your long, elongated forecast and discussion. There's really nothing going on right now, weather-wise. Here, California is getting their heavy rains, but that'll end, and then they're going to go into almost like a drought, not a drought, but a situation where they get no precipitation. So, okay, so this is Fred. You take it easy. Be safe. Remember, www.poconoweather360.com. Join that. It would help me a lot.